evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4. Along with Colton Miller and Chris Stevens, I'm Mike Bushman. We're here at Cavalier Field, where your Cavalier football team will be taking on the undefeated 10th-ranked Knox Redskins. Just to remind you, last week, Culver had a pretty solid beatdown at South Central, 52-22, 30-point win there. Very balanced running attack led the way by Carter Stevens. I was talking to Coach Zahner today. He said that Zach's ankle's feeling better, but not great. That indicates to me we may be seeing some more carries from Carter and Jalen, and may even see a little bit of Blake Thompson in the backfield. The Knox Redskins have defeated Rochester and Winnemac in consecutive weeks. Always a well-coached team. John Hendricks and his staff do a good job of preparing the boys. They run a quality program, hold their kids accountable. So we look for a pretty spirited contest, I think, here tonight. Always see that at a Culver Knox, it seems.
Yeah, Culver is obviously going to look to do the same they have, coming off of two 400-plus rushing yards. Have only thrown the ball twice, whereas we can expect to see the Redskins probably put the ball in the air a little bit more.
Culver Community
Yeah, the Redskins were in a pretty close game against a pretty tough Rochester team last week, so they know how to battle through and win a game. And as we remember, Culver kind of outplayed, not kind of, very much outplayed South Central week one, but just couldn't manage to keep the penalties and turnovers from happening at very inopportune times. So it's one thing we definitely look to see this week out of the Cavaliers is a renewed focus on holding on to the football and making good decisions when we're out there. I believe, if I heard correctly from our rules guru, Mr. Dave Cooper, that Knox will be kicking away from the scoreboard. So our Cavaliers will get the ball first on offense tonight. Here come the Cavaliers bursting through the banner there.
In their new gray tops,
Yeah.
wearing the orange bottoms.
I heard the boys saying those fit a little extra tight tonight, so could work out well for our running backs, maybe a little harder to get a hold of.
Yep, harder to hold it on the line too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Cavaliers won the toss and defend the south end zone.
Yeah, we just did get confirmation here that Culver won the toss, deferred, and Knox is going to Knox deferred. Culver's going to receive. We'll find out now. They're going to do a little ceremonial coin flip here. There's some confusion here on heading out.
While we're waiting, and they're on their way out, tomorrow, Cavaliers have cross country at Caston. I believe that's middle school and high school. We got girls volleyball middle school tournament and boys football JV at Knox, and girls soccer varsity against Oregon Davis tomorrow at 11 a.m. and that is home.
A busy day in Cavland.
The Cavaliers have won the toss. They deferred.
Okay, we're going to be kicking.
They will be kicking from the north end zone
away from the scoreboard. Got my wires crossed there. Rest assured, Mr. Cooper's information was accurate. I misreported said information. Again, very, just watching the boys warm up, very business-like, focused demeanor out of the Cavaliers here. Appropriately excited about today's game, but not overly emotional right now, which I think is appropriate going up against a team, again, that's going to be well coached like the Knox Redskins. I think attention to detail, attention to your assignments, knowing who you're picking up on blocks, and again, we talk about this repeatedly with our defense, committing to your read key and doing your job out there defensively and trusting the rest of your teammates to do their job. So Redskins have back to receive. So get at number 29, I believe, Jacoby Dixon, and 27, it looks like, Reese Keaton. Expect the Cavaliers will be sending Tucker Fisher out to kick as usual.
Set to return for the Redskins, number 37, Martin Naperkowski, number 29, Jacoby Dixon, set to kick for the Cavaliers.
Okay, 37, Martin
Number 5,
Pierkowski.
Tucker Fisher.
Get him lined up, get the whistle blown. There's the kick. And we're underway here. Bobbled, pick back up, stay in the lanes. Nice job of coverage. Okay, you catch the number there?
Returned by Jacoby Dixon, 10 yards, stopped by the
Is that A.J. Cooper?
Cavaliers.
I think A.J. Cooper was first contact there.
The ball. First and 10 from their own 23-yard lines.
So Knox will take over on offense about the 23-yard line.
A.J. Cooper on the tackle.
Knox goes shotgun, twins this way. They got a wing away from us. Handoff. No crisscross.
Nice.
Bottled up in the backfield.
Down. He's down.
Martin Pierkowski
Handoff to Naperkowski.
gobbled up by
Tackled by Zach Dittmeyer.
Zach Dittmeyer, among others. There was just several mitts on him there, but Zach did the final polishing off. So good first defensive play for the Cavaliers. Drops him for a yard. 2nd and 11.
And I'm not sure if that was a great job of our boys staying home or if they didn't see the misdirection play in the
22-yard
backfield.
line will be 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, yeah.
Either way, fortuitous.
We'll take it. Said we're going to come with wides at either side now. 2 wings, 2 wide outs. Or a traditional
And they're going to put it in the air.
There's a throw into the flats.
Damian Sullivan.
Damian Sullivan does a good job. Damian's excited to be back out here today.
Number 2, Cade Short.
They played safe with him last week and sat him out one more week. So it'd be,
Officials spot the ball at the
yep, right at the first down mark. So it'd be a
33-yard line. Will be
first down
and
at the
10 Redskins.
33. We can live with those. Those are tough to defend, those little out routes, and kind of take a second to dial those in. Just don't want the ball to get thrown over our head here. Knox comes a little more of a bunch look here to the left.
Cavs a little confused in the
Handing off,
defensive
take it
backfield,
down.
but
Yeah,
D-line doing their job.
absolutely.
Ball on the run.
Missed
Tackled by
first
Hunter
contact
Evans.
there. They're calling Hunter Evans over the PA. I'll buy it.
Officials spot the ball at the 32-yard
Peyton Baugh
line. Will be
carrying for the
2nd down
Knox
and 11 for the
Redskins.
Redskins.
Another loss of 1. Another 2nd and 11. Gonna go trips this way. Wide receiver over, no tight end here, so they're just going one in the backfield here. Gonna throw again. Across the middle. It's caught, but he's wrapped up by Owen Valaquette. Lost. Wrapped up again. Lost again. Finally gets taken down just across the 50-yard line down to the 49.
88, Cole McIntyre.
Got to do a better job of tackling.
Well, and I just generally speaking, I hope that Owen can bolster some confidence. He's athletic enough to come up, make a play on the ball, and then hunker down and make a play on the tackle there. You want to have confidence in what you're doing, and don't be afraid to be successful. Gonna go with a shift here. Motion to the backfield.
Get it turned in. Did not. Got it to the outside.
He's gonna go for about 13.
Cade Short on
Down to
carry.
the 34-yard
Tackled by
line.
Tucker Fisher.
Got to get that ball turned up.
Yeah, there's some good things we're seeing on defense. Just got to take a deep breath and not give up outside runs, not give up passes of 10-plus yards. Okay, we'll be 1st and 10 from about the 35 here. Bunching it back up again. Motion into the backfield, handoff there, come back around the outside. Better job turning up, but nobody home.
Yep, Cavaliers are going to have to tighten it up. This is way too easy.
Naperkowski on the carry. Pushed out by Tucker Fisher.
As you said, they did a good job of getting the ball turned up there.
Yeah, but there's really anybody to
in the
fill
gap.
in.
Officials spot the
As
ball
Donovan Ziaja did a good job on his assignment.
16-yard line. 1st and 10.
And it appears as though Knox has found their spots in our defense. Up the middle's not going to work, but they're getting around the outside. But I would say they're probably going to pass cautiously also because we had outstanding pass rush last week. So they're probably going to, even if they complete some passes, use that sparingly. Get another.
Same play.
Yep. He drags Tucker Fisher down to about the 2-yard line there.
Tucker and Jake Fisher on the tackle once again.
So it'll be goal line here.
At the 1-yard line. First and goal.
This is where it's even harder. We're gonna have a rough time here. It's even harder not to get stretched when you're down in these tight quarters. Handoff straight at the middle this time. Easy takedown for Nate Pierkowski. Cavs are down 6 early. Gonna send a kick team out. Put a field goal, or put a PAT rather, through the uprights here. Two-scoring drive, about 3.5 minutes there. Very efficient from the Redskins.
Dixon on for the extra point.
Holds down. I think I might have got smacked a little bit there.
Extra point is
all right,
really
well,
good at the 8-minute, 28-second mark.
Is that maybe Damien in there getting a hand on that?
Knox 6 or Cavaliers 0.
So Culver down 6 early. We'll take a timeout here. This is Culver TV on RTC TV4 with Cavalier football.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, back here at Cavalier Field, Culver's going to look to put together one of their classic long scoring drives here, but I'll tell you, if we don't get the defense shored up, we don't have enough long scoring drives to be able to play defense like that.
Number 15, Colton Bush.
Per Mr. Lowry, we got Colton Bush to kick, and we got Damien back to return. So get him a whole full head of steam here, maybe burst out toward midfield here. Damien's a quick one. If you can get just a little crease. Give it a high one. Taken in. It's a good tackle. That's kind of sending a message there from the Redskins. We got to be ready. Zach picks up a few, puts us out to about the 30-yard line.
32-yard line, 1st and 10, Cavaliers.
Tucker brings the play out. Knox discusses what they expect to be seeing here. Looks like they're going to put about 9 in the box. Yep. No, maybe more than that. I got their DBs even walked way up here. Good push by the line. Pushing the pile. I think Zach takes it for about 3. Make it second and a long 7, maybe 2.5.
Picks up a couple yards, tackled by Gabe Levins. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 play for the Cavaliers.
Okay. Cavaliers come out again. Standard double tight T formation. Handoff goes to Jalen this time. He picks up about
Jalen King on the carry.
2 or 3 himself. Will be about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6 here.
Gain of a couple yards on the play. Bring up a 3rd down.
This is a crucial down right here.
And
Not just because it's 3rd
yards.
down, but this is the point in time where, generally speaking, our offense rips off the 5 or 6 yard run here to keep the drive going and kind of demoralize the defense. They got a lot of guys up there in the box. See if we can get a good push here. And we got a jump. Good job.
Yes.
Good job by our offense. That's what we do best in these situations, is get people to jump. So I haven't seen that as much. I guess we didn't need it as much last week, did we? So we get a 5-yarder. It'll be 3rd and short. Very short.
5-yard penalty on the play will bring up 3rd down and
Angle may be bad. Yeah, they're going to measure that.
measurement.
Based on where the stick was, I think it's going to be just short, but it's hard to tell.
I think if we're going to have it by, well, I don't know now. No, it's going to be short.
Let's hear it for the Cavalier chain gang.
And can't tell his foot's in my way. Yep, maybe just short here.
Third down and inches.
I would not be completely stunned to see another snap count call. We've been known to get teams a couple times in a row.
I think I'd save that for a little later.
Yeah, well, and you know what I like in this situation.
That's right.
You know, the old touch and go right here, just let tuck duck underneath. Duck underneath Mr. Zahner and go hand off to Zach. Zach's,
Forward progress
yeah,
should be plenty.
Should be.
Carry, tackled by a host of Redskins.
Yep, that'll get us a new set of downs.
Where he'll pick
About
up
the
first down.
43-yard line.
First and 10, Cavaliers.
Start things over again.
A much more belabored effort for a first down, I will say, for the
absolutely.
Knox Redskin defense. However, they do have.
Well, they definitely have the bodies to handle our linemen up front, which allows their linebackers to have a little more help. Hand off to, is that to Carter?
Yep.
He's dropped in the
gain,
backfield.
if not a loss.
Yep.
Penetration is too easy there.
Some missed blocking assignments and ended up with a no gain. Well, it was a no gain. Wow. Carter managed to get it back to the line of scrimmage. I thought he was bottled up behind the line. So
no gain on the play.
Managed to not lose yards on that one, but we're going to have a pretty big show here on second down as we're getting about 2.5 yards per game. Coach Zahner did promise the boys at WKVI a throw or two this week. I wonder if this will be one he'll go for right here. This will be an opportune time. Ooh, a little jump by our guys. And they hand off to Carter again, who's, oh, they fooled me. Got it to Zach. Good job to the offense. But he picks up about 4, get us at 3rd and 6 near the midfield line.
Picks up a couple yards on the play.
As good as the Knox offense was working against our defense, I think we're in pretty firmly in punt territory here if we don't manage to get a first down. All right, Knox crowds the line. Handoff will go to Jalen. Hits the hole and he's out. Nice job dragging the pile. Almost lost the ball there, but managed to hold on, and we're down to the 37-yard line, 42-yard line rather. Down to the 42-yard line. Whew.
Officials spot the ball at the Redskin 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Cavaliers.
All right, our first real classic Cav run of the night, I think there. Hitting people, dragging them, and getting about 9 or 10 yards. Cavaliers walk up to the line. Snap ball goes to Zach. Zach bursts through the line here. Gets down to the 35-yard line. About a 7-yard pickup there. Will be 2nd and 3.
Tackled by 71, William Dirkowitz.
You know, as well as they are covering our offensive rush, eventually they're going to wear down.
Again, you can't do that time after time. In our offensive linemen, save for a couple plays, have done a good job getting hats on, white hats, and pushing them. And that, again, now we got guys that are more in the $180 range trying to take on our running backs. It's not an easy task. Looks like another handoff to Zach, who's pulling the pile and down to the 30-yard line. Yep, down to the 30-yard line. I think that'll be a first down.
Spot the ball at the
a little worse spot than I thought we were getting, but I think it's still a first down.
First down.
1.5-yard line, but they'll give it to the Cavaliers for another first down.
A very animated head official there. I like his moxie.
Ticking down toward the 4-minute mark, and the Cavaliers are starting to work their way in the Knox territory here. Handoff goes to Jalen, and he's moving his feet. He's turning them, gets down to the
flag.
Yep. May have a face mask.
Yep. 5-yard variety.
That'll work.
Number 71 on the tackle, Dirkowitz.
That could be enough for a first down there.
Officials will walk the ball off.
Nope, they're moving them.
Bring up under Cavalier, first down.
That'll help. That'll help right there.
Spot the ball at the Knox
And
20-yard
the way the
line.
defense is going, the way
First
the
and 10,
plays have been
Cavaliers.
called, it's as though Knox has said, well, Carter Stevens isn't getting 183 yards on us, and Jalen King and saying, okay.
We will.
Yeah, we'll do the job. Again, Zach pounding, dragging. Gets the ball down about 3 yards there. I think it'll be about second and 7.
Redskins.
I will have to say, I think that's the first time that after forward progress that Dittmeyer was pushed backwards.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often.
We need a stoppage of the clock.
Officials timeout.
Again, as we're familiar with Knox in general, having been in such close proximity to them our entire athletic careers, but working over there for a few years, I can tell you, Mr. John Hendricks does a great job with the kids in the weight room. These kids are going to be up to the task of handling our running backs here, and they'll definitely be swarming to the ball. Handoff goes to Jalen. Jalen's around the outside. He's down toward the end zone. He's going to get in. Oh, just knocked out of bounds. Right down about the half-yard line there.
From the goal line.
Nice burst from not only Jalen, but the line to get off
Tackle by number 20.
and really get a push there and give him an opportunity to get to the outside. We'll have 4 downs to go a yard here.
Kudos to whoever made the tackle for Knox there.
Yeah, good
Very
hustle.
easy just to give up on that play. And
Again, well coached.
good hustle and good tackle, pulling him out of bounds.
He was probably straight at the middle of 4-6. Yep, keep it simple. Driving ahead. And he's in. The Cavaliers tied the game up at 6.
Let's take a look.
Touchdown.
Get a nice push from our line. Again, making a great wall there. Making the blob, as Holly likes to say. And Zach Dittmeyer had faith. Trusted the blob, got himself in. Cavs eat almost 6 minutes off, about 5.5.
5.5.
5.5 minutes there. Okay, we're going to go for 2 as we're wont to do. I don't think we've tried a PAT yet this year.
We have not.
Go hand off to Jalen. He's rumbling.
And
he's in. Cavaliers up 2, 8-6. 2:51 left in the first period. So the Cavalier offense answers.
what started out as a sluggish run there, where it looked as if the Redskins were going to be a formidable foe, and they are. But they loosened up a little bit as we got past midfield.
When I think you brought up a great point when we were about the 35, 40-yard line going in. You said there's when we're doing what we're supposed to do offensively, there's only so long you can continue to stand up there and take that kind of punishment. And again, as I hope we make a point to say this enough, not just getting smacked in the mouth by 46 and 20 and 40, but Hunter Lout and Austin Zahner and Drake Gross and those guys, and Owen Keller, have just beaten the snot out of these guys up front. Again, these are guys.
Yeah.
I was just in the weight room the other day looking at our weight totals. These are guys who can push up some iron.
Yeah, Jake Fisher also
absolutely.
running the tight, one of the tight ends. And all right, let's make some adjustments here. Make it a little more difficult.
49, Jacoby Dixon and 37. Nate Burkowski set the kick for the Cavaliers. 5, Tucker Fisher.
And the thing is, with an outside run, if we're not getting that, there's just not much we can do. We just have to, because you can't go being silly and overloading an entire side. Obviously, at least in a pass situation, you can start to say, okay, forget it. Well, we'll just send people and try to get pressure. But when they're beating us outside, you got to have people sticking to their assignments and willing to step up into the gaps when they're there. Scooter along the ground again. Field a little more easily this time. Cavs stay in their lanes and take it down about the 40-yard line, maybe the 41-yard line. So Knox will take over here, and Culver will look to get something going defensively.
Redskins return to their 41-yard line, tackled by Tucker Fisher. It'll be 1st and 10 Redskins.
All right, so expect some more outside runs here, expect some more passes. over the middle. We'll see what happens. Yep, here comes another jet around the outside. And stiff arms, but dragged down.
Perkowski on the carry, tackled by
Damian Sullivan.
Initial
just run that
contact,
down.
helped
Yep.
by Jacob Fisher and Donovan Ziaja.
Into Cavalier territory. The Redskins will pick up a first down. First and 10.
Damian might have been a little shook up there.
Yeah, he got a little stinger.
When that looks like a hip thing. Okay, he's just stretching out.
Nothing
He's
that
fine.
a
He's
couple
fine.
lunges can't fix.
Yeah, he'd be good.
It does appear to be Coach Neil Wagner down there talking to Mr. Kyle Elliott.
Two-time Cavaliers sectional championship coach. Trips away, may see a pass out of this. Yep, we're gonna throw. Get a little
Into the
screen up
flat.
to the, and he's off.
Good tuckle. Good tackle.
Good
Good
tackle. That's
tackle.
all right. That's all right.
Tucker.
33.
I was gonna give myself a hard time for calling it a screen when it wasn't one, but you won on to me there. I appreciate that.
Another first down for the Redskins. They'll spot the ball.
Again, so essentially an outside run there, the way that pass functioned.
37-yard line.
And it looks like that's what they're going to do. And try to run around the outside of us until we can.
Well, until we can
Figure
do
out
anything
something better, yeah.
better to stop it. That's why wouldn't you?
And doing so in a variety of ways to keep us guessing. Here comes a motion. Again, running around the outside here. Donovan doing a good job running it
stretching
down.
that out.
I think Coach Neese down there wanted a holding call. I don't totally disagree with him, but
Fisher and Damian Sullivan.
Fisher and Sullivan on the tackle there, but I feel like that was really set up by Donovan Ziaja's good job forcing. I mean, he had about 2.5 defenders trying to keep track of him, and that took blockers off of those guys and allowed them to make the tackle. So good job for our right side of our defense. See if our left can step up in the same way. We'll be looking at about a 2nd and 14 here. Twins this way. Watch out for a pass here. Here it comes. Going out there, pick that off. Oh, come on, make the. Again, we got to have more confidence out there. Just simply put.
Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, Owen was in the right spot, did everything right except make the play. He can get there. He can get there. He's got the athleticism. Okay, he's in the right spot. Just needs to step up and be willing to trust his athleticism that he can go up there and do that. So just like that, Redskins answer, and it's 8-12. Well, maybe we'll get an interception yet because that one was a little closer than the other one to making a play. Going to go for 2 here. Got to hold tight here. 4-point lead would be great right now. 4-point deficit, rather. And that's batted down there by Damian Sullivan. Or is that just incomplete? Looked like it was batted down. But
It was going to be incomplete, in my opinion. Damian just happened to get a hand on it either way.
Well, regardless, Cavs have managed to keep themselves from getting this, having this turn into too much of an ugly, and are now down 4. So if they can get themselves back down there, they'll reclaim the lead. About a minute left in the first, not about, exactly a minute left in the first period here. And again, the deep passes over the middle combined with outside runs have caused us some problems. And again, expect the Knox Redskins continue their motion when passing, because then we got to worry about that run.
Number 15,
Knox is out and ready to go.
Kick for the Redskins, back deep for the Cavaliers. Jalen King and Damian Sullivan.
See what kind of kick we got here. Kind of had a short, high one. See if that was on purpose or if that was a mistake. Yep, very similar kick to what before, even shorter that time, actually. Donovan.
Got to go north and south here.
Got to just pick a direction and go. So it puts us at the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Take over on offense here. 57-6 left in the first period. Expect a couple of plays here and on to the second period.
Good field position.
Tucker's kind of holding his hip there. Maybe just adjusting a pad. right, things don't look one bit different than the last time we saw this scenario here. Let's see who gets the first call for the Cavs in this possession. Ball is going to Jalen. Squeeze that. He runs for about a yard and a half. Probably going to have about a second and 8 here.
Picks up a couple yards on the play. Officials will spot the ball just inside the Cavalier 40-yard line. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 play.
Gonna run Damian Sullivan in here. Curious if this means anything or if we're just bringing in a decoy or what this is going to do for us here. Oh, got a little flea flicker. They throw it down the field. Intercepted. And that's going to be run back pretty good ways down to the 38-yard line, about where we were to start this drive. And Cavaliers get the ball away. We do have a flag. I don't think that's going to be incidental as far as possession is concerned. No block in the back on the return. These take some of the sting off the field position here.
Illegal block on the Redskins. Officials will back the ball up a little.
So Cavaliers will get another shot at stopping this Redskin offense, getting something going in that way.
Officials spot the ball inside Redskin territory at the 46-yard line.
First put us to 46.
Redskins from their own 46.
So
I didn't see who was the intended receiver for that. I know there were two.
Damian was had come in. He burst straight up the middle. It was a hand up to Zach, pitch back, and I'm guessing it was going for a deep over the middle, but Knox had it snuffed out. Okay, Knox bunches up again. I'm expecting an outside run here. Yep, here we go, outside run. And we finally get one bottled up and taken down for about maybe no gain.
Blake Thompson on the tackle.
Good job, Blake.
No gain on the play.
Hey, maybe even a little loss. He about the 45.
Loss on the play, says Coop.
We're going to let the clock run here, and they're going to go to quarter break. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4 with Cavalier Football.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, back here at Cavalier Field. Finally got a good outside run support there, outside run contain, rather. And Cavaliers are looking at 2nd and 10.5 here. So hopefully, again, follow assignment football and be willing to make a play. Those are the two things that have cost us. Either we're not on assignment or we are and just can't actually go ahead and make the play. So we'll see what we get here. We've got quads with one back in the backfield. Gonna throw, quick over the middle, caught, missed tackle, missed tackle. Tucker may have an angle, manages to get him out of bounds. Be down about the 10-yard line. Good play call by the Redskins, and subpar tackling by the Cavaliers results in a great big 50-yard play and 45-yard play, and Knox will be right in scoring position.
13-yard line will be 1st and 10, Redskins.
Wow, 1st and 10. That's going to play ball on about the 14-yard line. Slot left, send the man in motion, and they give the handoff.
All right, we're going up the middle for about 5. Pushing piles.
33, Peyton Ball on the carry.
So Cavaliers again, backs to the goal line here,
Cavaliers will bring up a second down
looking to
play.
hold out.
Check that, 9-yard line.
Just making sure we got things tip-top upstairs there. Colt Miller doing a great job for us, trying to keep that camera safe. Good pass rush. Throw it back across his body. Broken up nicely. Damian Sullivan
Incomplete.
doing work in the defensive backfield.
Damian Sullivan on the play. Bring up a third down play.
Back across your body is a tough throw to make.
Third and
Damian
6.
just about had 2 minutes on that one to give us the ball back. That would have been nice too, because I think the way the momentum was going, I think he would have been coming right around the side here and may still be running. But regardless, happy to be on third down here. And Knox keeps things bunched up tight. Guessing an outside run here. Got motion. Really wide here. Gonna throw again. He may run. Nope, he's gonna pull up, throw to the corner, and it's broken up.
Pass incomplete.
Tell you, that's great protection by the
Damian Sullivan? Yeah.
Redskin front line, because he had all day.
Yeah. Well, and again, though, Damian Sullivan saving us back there, making sure he sticks to his man. I think he might even come off his man to come over and help make a play there. So making the most of his opportunity here after being off for a couple of weeks is Damian Sullivan. So we're at fourth down. Redskins are going to go for this. It's be a big, big stop here for the Cavs. I think that much is obvious. Redskins are going to send one out wide, 2 out wide. He trips away. 1 receiver to us, and we go off sides. That beat at our own game there.
Hunter Lout getting caught off guard there.
Yep. A little too
Penalty
eager.
on the Cavaliers.
Believe that'll be just short of a
Officials
first
move
down,
the
but
ball
see how the spot works out. Yep.
at the 4-yard line.
It's going to be awfully tough to stop this team for a yard.
4th and
But we're going to do what we can
1
here. Try it.
for the Redskins.
Again, Cavaliers got to get themselves geeked back up and ready to go here, ready to fire off the ball and drive those linemen back. Can't be dwelling on that penalty right there. A little more bunched up again this time. Got 1 wide out away. Opens up. Martin Apierkowski dragging runners in, and he's in the end zone.
Take a look.
Again, what we kind of feared here, Cavaliers kind of back on their heels after the penalty, a little deflated, and didn't quite get the push they wanted to off the line.
That's a mistake we just can't make.
Yep.
Especially by an experienced lineman. You've just got to watch the ball.
Redskins on for the conversion.
All right, Knox is going to go for another 2-pointer here. Looks like they're going spread. And throwing away from the trips, Damian Sullivan again. I guess they can keep throwing at him, but he keeps disrupting it. So
11-minute 34.
Cavaliers find themselves down 10,
Second quarter.
just a smidge into the second period.
Your Cavaliers 8.
And again, save for a few critical mistakes, things have gone pretty well, but we can't have great big giant blotches on what's otherwise a pretty good effort.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get a chance here at offense again. Get a chance to try to put one in. We will be receiving the ball at halftime, so if we can get a score on the board of any kind and keep them from doing likewise, we'll be in still pretty decent shape coming out at halftime. And our offense has worked pretty much as well as our offense is supposed to work.
Number 15, Colton Bush sends the kick.
Couldn't really ask for much more, save for not throwing the interception. But again, you're going to have that. I mean, you're going to put the ball in the air. That's going to be a chance you take.
If we can just leave it to that one turnover and 1 big penalty, then we'll be okay.
Yeah. All right, so maybe we'll get a real kick here. I have a feeling if Damien gets one, his turbo meter is running hot right now, so I'd like to see him get a chance to return one of these. But I'm sure that Knox knows that as well. I doubt they'll give him this shot. Yep, another dink shot. Fielded again by Donovan.
Wrap it up.
There we go.
Nice
There we go,
job,
Donovan.
Don.
Much better that time. Put his head down,
Donovan's
carried
got
some
it on
people.
the return.
Good job by number 10. Gets us
Push on
out to
the
about the
tackle.
44-yard line.
Officials will spot the ball at the Cavalier 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
Take over on
Cavaliers.
offense here. See if we can march this down a bit. All right. Talking things over, getting things set here. Official going to make sure everybody's where they need to be. All right, here we go. Handoff goes to 40, finds a spot. He's pushing the pile. Carter Stevens takes it down about 5 yards, get us maybe 6. Get us to 2nd and 4 here, right on the center of the Cavs logo.
First, very careful. Sorry to interrupt, but they were 44 was
2nd and 5.
vehemently trying to pull that ball out
Yep.
of his arms.
Yep.
We've got to be careful and keep that thing wrapped.
Looks like the initial spot was a little generous, so they got us about a 2nd and 6 now. Another handoff to 40. Yep, straight at the fielder, and he does get the ball
And
pulled
he
out.
gets it
You're
stripped.
exactly right. Got to double cover. Got to double cover.
Fumble on the play.
Good
Also
scout
a
there, Coach
flag on
Stevens.
There was a penalty, though.
Yep, I think it's going to be a holding, though. The timing and location did indicate holding, but maybe we'll get a lucky break here. Go chop block, same
Penalty on the
difference.
Cavaliers decline.
Regardless, Redskins
ball
take over the ball at midfield.
at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Redskins.
Well, now we're in trouble. And the thing is, this is where it's going to be, things become tough because now down 10 with them at the ball, we can't just, it's not a simple matter of playing assignment football. It's a matter of now we got to come up with plays. We got to have people getting in the backfield, disrupting things. We got to not knock passes down, but try to pick some passes off. They'll go twins away, a wing this side with the wide out. They're going to fake the handoff. Oh, fake the throw. Got me on that one. Did Knox, but
Peyton ball on the
Lost
carry.
possession and recovered.
Tackled by Blake Thompson.
Blake Thompson again doing a great job on outside contain, staying home where he's supposed to be.
Loss in the play. Officials spot the ball at the Redskin 45-yard
The 2nd and 15,
line.
that'll definitely
Check it
help
out
out.
at 15.
All right, so Knox may look for one of their passes over the middle here. They've enjoyed finding those in these 2nd and long yards here. Going with this quads type look, not quite with that wing over there, but they'll function in that way. And here comes Blake on the rush. Almost covers, does not. Pass goes to Martin Perkowski, who is uncovered. And breaks the tackle, and
Poor
he's in the end
tackling by
zone.
the Cavaliers.
Again, we're kind of hope tackling, hitting and hoping they go down, grabbing and hoping they fall down, and just not enough to get the job done, and Cavaliers go down 16.
2 turnovers resulting in scores for the Redskins.
Yeah, this one's going to be a rough one to bounce back from. Looks like Knox is going to be maybe going for 2 again.
Redskins on for the conversion.
Yeah, there. So they go on spread again, trips away. They throw again into the flats. That's gobbled up and run in fairly easily.
Conversion is good.
And Cavaliers are down 18 with
51-second mark.
just a little less than 10
Second
minutes
quarter,
left.
it's Knox 26.
We're going to take a timeout. This is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4, Cavalier football.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, back here at Cavalier Field. We're in a spot now, a spot we haven't been in this particular football season. And this is when we find out what kind of team we got. How do we bounce back? Can we persevere? Can we make a comeback? We're going to get those answers. We got almost a full quarter here and the ball back at halftime. Let's try to get something going.
Number 60, Declan Austin, set to kick for the Redskins. Back deep for the Cavaliers, Damian Sullivan.
And they get a little deeper kick this time. Fielded by Jalen. Just get up the field. Runs it across the 30, maybe down to the 31, 32. Cavaliers take over on offense here. Last two possessions by the Cavaliers ending in turnovers that led directly to scores by the Knox Redskins.
Hunter Lout not participating in that last defensive stand by the Cavaliers and still not in. He's being seen by the
It looked like he was walking a little funny after
wrist issue.
Oh, it was a wrist issue. Okay.
Yeah.
Looked like he was limping a little bit heading back to kickoff a couple of plays ago. I know that when he did get an ankle or a knee or something geeked up last week, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
About 10 players in the box here. And dragging there through the
Looked
Zach.
like I was confused, but it looked like a loose ball.
Yeah,
Stevens acted like it was a fumble.
Picks up 1 yard on the play.
We're going second and 9 here.
Second and 9.
And this is where it's tough to get your pop back, and we're playing exactly like a team who just turned the ball over 2 times and gave up big touchdowns, and that's easier said than done to not play like that, but it's going to be important that we got to find our fire and come off and pop these guys if we want to have any chance at this. Can't just tuck tail and hide. They got 10 up in the box. Hands it off to Jalen. Jalen's off the outside, manages to shake a tackler, gets down
Jalen King on the carry.
about the 40-yard line. That'll put us at 3rd and 2.
Tackled by number 2, Cade Short.
3rd and 3. Yeah, 3rd and 3 here.
Up a 3rd down play, 3rd and 3 from the Cavalier 40-yard line.
Get 40 back in here. 3rd down has been pretty good to us so far this season, so hopefully they can keep that going and get these 3 yards and keep the chains moving. Quick count here. Ball goes to 40. He is double covering that time.
Fumbled again.
Fumbled again.
Stevens
Wow.
on the carry.
No, it was Carter Stevens.
Fumble on the play.
Wow, 3 straight possessions, 3 straight turnovers.
Redskins will have the ball 1st and 10 from the Cavalier 40.
Yeah, and they're hunting after it. I'm feeling like they got a beat on how we're carrying that ball because they're right up underneath ripping that thing out. So Knox Redskins take over at the 40-yard line. That's a tough one to swallow there. Ball goes back. They're going right for it again. Hitting us deep.
Rose pass incomplete to number 88.
Quarterback stuck by Hunter Evans.
Yeah, and I want to say good sportsmanship there, getting over when we're down a few touchdowns here. Jake Fisher still takes the time to go over, pick him up, pat him on the back, say, just keep playing. It's, again, good job, Coach Zahner and his boys, of keeping their heads on right.
Stevens visibly upset down there on his second fumble, but Coach Zahner taking some time to
Yeah, absolutely.
let him know everything's going to be all right.
Mm-hmm. All right, going quads again here. Going quick across the middle and just off the hands.
Rose's pass incomplete.
What's that out there? Yeah, the Reese Keaton, I
Number
think.
27, Reese Keaton.
So we'll be 2nd and 10 here.
3rd down play.
3rd down
and
10. At the box a little off down there. I was not keeping count myself very well. So we'll be at 3rd and 10. A couple incomplete passes. I'm wondering if they might try to run around the outside here. They're probably in 4-down territory, so. Go 4 wide again. Now I got a wing here, so they probably function like quads if they throw, and they do. Deep across the middle. Hunter Evans running down. Has the time and dropped. Martin started running before he had a chance to pull that ball in. He was thinking about another 40-yard touchdown run.
Well, Cavaliers caught a break there because he was wide open and
Yep.
it was a good pass. He just dropped it.
Redskins.
Evans with another great job of getting some pressure on the quarterback.
And I will give credit to the Knox quarterback of keeping his poise, stepping up in the pocket, because I think that takes more than a little courage when you got 76 breathing down your neck to make a quality throw like that. See, we have Damien back to return this punt. See what we get here. Punt's a sky ball, and Damien get out of the way, and that'll be down at the 2-yard line.
Redskins down the ball.
So,
at the
see if we
Cavalier
can not turn the ball
2-yard
over
line.
for a possession
First and
here.
10 Cavaliers.
And we said this before, I mean, if we have to take an offense with our back at the goal line, ours is one kind of designed for that very thing. So that doesn't worry us too much. Just got to hold on to the ball. So we got about 7:53 left. Should be enough time for us to get the ball down the field.
Both teams with all 3 timeouts.
Yep. All right, handoff. I think that's to Dittmeyer. Again, drags the pile a little bit.
Dittmeyer on the
Gets some
carry.
breathing room. Would be 2nd and 6 here.
Nate Perkowski on the tackle. Officials spot the ball.
Going to run Damien in again here.
2nd down and 6.
Maybe get those Redskins thinking pass a little bit again. I wouldn't be surprised to run that in and just go straight back up the middle with 46 again. It's going around off tackle to Jalen King, who bursts out for a Cavalier first down.
Jalen King on the carry. Picks up a
While they
first down.
reset the chains, they give a shout out to Culver grad Travis Flora, who's watching us at home. We always appreciate the support of those of you viewers at home. Keep this thing going. Okay, Cavaliers up to the line in their double tight T formation. Handoff goes to Damien. It's a little different look there when we get Damien run out of the backfield. I think he picked up a yard or two, probably about 2nd and 9.
Tackled by a couple Redskins.
And if we can get,
on the play, 2nd down and 10.
if we can manage to get number 24 with a couple people behind him, he'll send it down the field in a hurry. Hand off to Jalen, who gets gobbled up in the backfield fairly easily.
Jalen King
No
on the
gain.
carry.
Yeah,
Not a short.
I think it's a short. I think they might have a short loss even.
Yep.
Levens on the tackle.
I think that's our first tackle for loss. I mean, is that the first tackle for loss this season?
Quite possibly,
We've had
yeah.
some right at the line. But I don't know that we've had a
Loss on
tackle
the
for
play,
loss
bring
yet
up
this
3rd
season.
down and 11 for the Cavaliers.
So we'll at 3rd and 11 here. And send Blake Thompson out onto the field, see what we have. Try to get this thing pushed down the field a bit as we tick down toward the 5.5-minute mark of the 2nd period. Ball comes out. We're going to throw it to the flats. Tucker tries to run a little bit. Ball's batted down. Redskins all over that one.
Incomplete to Jalen King.
Right now, I just think we can't get to halftime fast enough. Get back in the locker room, get our helmet off for a second,
Broken up by Collins.
get a reset, and get back out here.
A 4th down play for the Cavaliers. 4th and 11.
Cavs will be forced to punt here. Got to cover here on this punt too. We don't want to take a chance. They got 2 back here, so I guess they'll go for something safe, but we'll see. Yeah. So that's going to be about the 46-yard line, maybe. I couldn't tell exactly where that went out of bounds.
Sails out at the Cavalier 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Redskins going in, and a good amount of time on the clock rather, and all 3 of their timeouts. So see what the Cavaliers can come up with defensively here. All right. Redskins a little more bunched up, which has meant more likely their outside run, but they've done both out of both formations. Comes Napierkowski. He's moving his feet, running tough. I think you got about 4 or 5 there. Second and about 6. Second and 5.
Official spot the ball at the Cavalier 41-yard line.
Maybe in second and 4. Sheesh, they keep moving that ball forward.
5. Redskins.
All right. Come out still again. They're in their tighter formation here. No motion. Here comes a motion down the backfield. We're going to hand off going the other way from the motion. Well read by the Cavaliers. I didn't see who was in there on that one. Is that Drake Gross and Jake Fisher in there?
Jake Fisher,
Yep, good job there. Dropping for a loss, getting us a 3rd and 7. They're calling Hunter Loud on the overhead here, or on the loudspeaker here. I think that was a 52, not a 62, but I could be wrong.
Up a 3rd down and 6 play.
As pointed out by our public address announcer, Mr. Shane Lowry, we got a little bit of rain coming out here, so this may help to slow down this pass attack from the Redskins. Damien kind of got away with one there. That was a rare out-of-position moment for number 24, but throw was a little off and wasn't able to be reeled in. Redskins will be looking at 4th down here. Looks like they're going to run their punt unit on, not take any chances.
44, Peyton Schuyler.
Be really nice if the Planets could align here and Cavaliers be able to
24, Sullivan.
Sneak in a touchdown before halftime.
Absolutely. If we can get a little lined up and a clean reception by Sullivan here, we might just get a good return out of this. Now he's going to head and take a fair catch. Smart move by Damien. Felt the pressure coming down on him. Cavs will take over at about the 8-yard line, 7-yard line. So we'll see what we can do offensively here. Got about 3 minutes left, 3 timeouts left. Got to be ripping off some big chunks here. Can't stick to our usual 4 to 6 yard plays. See what we have up our sleeve to get the march down the field. All right, again, Redskins with just about everybody in the box. Handoff goes to Zach, I believe, who's moving the pile.
But very little.
Yep. Spirited effort, but Knox Redskins there's just too many guys in the box there at this point in time. We've seen up to 9, but Knox is actually putting 10 in the box and has their 11th guy rolled up real close. So they're banking on us not trying to throw past them. And I guess figuring if they do, or if we do, then they'll take that. They'll take their chances with that and see what we can come up with. But we're at 2nd and 9 here. Clock continues to tick. Again, I don't think Coach Zahners, unless we rip off something huge here, I think he's content to get to halftime, talk to his boys, and get back out here to start the second half.
Redskins are doing their best to strip that ball.
And swarming to the football as well. Jalen King runs it down about maybe 5 yards, gets us down to a 3rd and 4. And I don't think Coach Hendricks is in any I think he's in as much a hurry to get to halftime, too. I think that he likes his 18-point lead, doesn't want to take any chances, not going to give us a chance to unnecessarily get more first down, so he's going to let that clock run as well. So we'll just kind of cross our fingers and hope we come up with something big. Look for a jump, couldn't get it. Tuck checks a wristband. 5 seconds left in the play clock. So this may be one of our timeouts to burn right here. Yep, we'll go ahead and burn that. And we'll take it with him. This is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4 and Cavalier Football.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
All right, back here at Cavalier Field. About 94 seconds left. Cavaliers down 18. 3rd and a long 3, I'll call it. I think we're kind of in a, I guess now within about a minute and a half, we don't really want to turn the ball over. I was thinking we were a little shorter on time there, but really would like to pick up this first down here, let that clock run, get the halftime. Like I said, talk things over, get the X's and O's drawn up on the board, get the boys away from the field for a minute, and come right back out. So handoff here to Jalen. He's bottled up in the backfield quite easily. Again, no pop coming off our line there. It's just a little dull at the line of scrimmage. See, I think this 46 is slow getting up.
King on the carry. Tackled by Dirkowitz.
That ankle injury is still bothering him.
Timeout, Redskins.
Redskins call a timeout. We'll take it with them. Again, this is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4 with Cavalier Football.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a 4th and 4. Highly likely punt situation here. I'll be stunned if we didn't punt. And then the Redskins will get a chance to have the ball before they go into halftime here, which is a little bit of a scary prospect if you're a Cavalier fan.
There you go, the dip.
And having a rough time here defensively and having a rough time holding on to the football. So you got Tucker back to punt.
Tucker Fisher back deep to punt. Set to return for the Redskins.
Cage short.
Cage short.
To return. Kicks it away from him. Just about directly to Coach Zahner. Redskins will take over about the 34.
At the 40, check that 36-yard line.
It's a good spot for us, I
We have
think.
a 1st and 10 Redskins with
But that's
1
when Coach
minute,
Zahner caught it, but I don't think that's where it went
13
out, but we'll
seconds
take it.
left in the half.
So it's got a hole for a minute 13. See if we can get in that backfield here.
Knox with 2 timeouts if they choose to make this into a.
I feel like they're probably going to go with a hurry-up throwing type of an offense. They haven't had as much success going outside yet. They're coming with 4 wideouts, 3 of them away. Trips away, single back from backfield. They're going to throw into the flats. Again, functioning like an outside run. Tucker Fisher bottles that up. Inbounds. I have a face mask here.
Inadvertent face mask, I think.
Number 2. Short.
Well, regardless, I like the fact that we're able to jump up on that.
Flag on the play.
See if it's the 5-yard variety.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't. I didn't see a lot of malicious twisting and yanking, but we're quite a ways away too. Personal foul, face mask. Yeah, it was.
Face mask
Wasn't
on the
intentional.
Cavaliers.
So kind of turned away from us, kind of out of our vantage point, but that's another costly penalty for the Cavaliers. That's going to march them right down into the red zone, I believe, if not very near.
Official spot the ball
Yeah, just
at
outside the red zone.
Cavalier.
Yeah, just outside the red zone. Right inside the red zone.
10 Redskins.
Clock winds. Bunched up formation. One wide out here. Going to throw again. Good pressure there by Hunter again, and he's running him down. But he's going to go ahead. He'll be in the end zone easily, untouched.
Rose on the carry for
Let's take a look.
Redskin touchdown.
Again, I don't know what the scheme is, but from what I can tell, it looks like Hunter Evans is doing what he can to make this job as difficult as possible, but just not a lot of people spying the quarterback.
Close to a block in the back there, but
That was well down the field, though. That was after a lot of damage had been done. So this one's out of hand now. We're down 24.
Redskins on for the conversion.
Redskins will go for 2. We got under a minute here. And the 800-pound elephant in the room is number 46, not looking good, limping off the field after our last possession. So we'll see how that manifests. Gonna throw into the corner, easily caught. 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, your Cavaliers are down 26 to the Knox Redskins. Just a reminder, too, if we want, again, at this point in time, is just trying to do what we can, I think, to get the game as close as possible. As opposed to, we win the game, it's okay, we got to score on our next possession. They do take it one possession at a time thing, but we have to remember there's a running clock rule now. We go down 35 in the second half, and they run that clock. So we've got to make what we can out of our possessions. And this is one of those phrases in sports that's overused, but this is a lot closer than a 26-point game. But they read the paper the next day. Nobody cares about that.
no. You see 3 turnovers converted for touchdowns.
Number 60, Declan Austin, set to kick back deep for the Cavaliers. Number 24,
All
Sullivan.
right, everything's setting up just like it has been on every kickoff here, and we'll see if there's anything different in the kick style we get. Get one a little deeper this time, a little more of a line drive. Damian fields it. Hit the crease. Nope, he gets bottled up. Down about the 25-yard line.
Taunting.
Taunting penalty here.
Tackle by number 2. Short, flag on the play.
Cavaliers will have 2 timeouts. Like I said, I don't think Coach Zahner is going to be wanting to hang around out here too long. That'll be a 15-yarder. That'll push us out. We just passed the 40, I think. Yep, that's about the 42.
This will spot the ball at the Cavalier 42-yard line. It will be 1st and 10, Cavaliers.
Okay, so we'll take it over here near midfield. Handoff goes to Zach. He's pushing the pile, dragging people. Runs for a first down across the midfield here. That'll give us a chance to reset.
Tackle by Cade Short.
Gonna call timeout, Cavs. Yep, we're gonna get a timeout here. Coach Zahner's gonna try to put one in, I think. We'll go ahead and take it with him. This is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4 with Cavalier Football.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, Cavs fans, we saw your Cavalier football team rip off a pretty good play there. Zach Dittmeyer carrying the ball right at 10 yards to get us out to the first down here. Maybe a little change of plans here for Coach Zahner. I guess it doesn't hurt anything to try to go for anything. I don't think going in there down 32 versus down 26 is any real difference. So might as well show the team you're confident in them. Try to, even if we don't get it, again, maybe instill some confidence in the team. Try to get the ball down the field.
I agree. At this point, why not go for it?
Not sure who had that. Must have been Jalen, I guess. He's the one left, and he comes out a little bit limpy. I feel like I got a lot of ankles lately. I don't know.
Yards on the play, or it'll be another Cavalier timeout.
Get some high top shoes. 2nd and 7. We're going to stay with them with under 30 seconds left. We're at the 45 going in. Take a timeout. I think that may be as much to allow Jalen to stay on the field as anything else. Give us a chance to get another play. Got Damian coming to the huddle. I think we go ahead and give Jalen a break here. Got Donovan coming in too, so I'm wondering if we're up to something. May have a new formation coming in here. I don't know. I know I've heard Coach Zahner say in an interview, and I know I've talked to him about the fact that they'd like to, over the course of the season, start to incorporate Donovan into the offense and start getting the ball in his hands. He's a good athlete. He can definitely make some plays for us. All right, so we'll break the huddle here and see if we get anything. Guys kind of discussing what's going on here. See if we get any kind of a different formation or if we just run out of our base stuff here. Looks like we're just still going double tight T, but we do have Donovan at tight end. We have Damian in the backfield. So see if we get a play action or maybe just a straight drop back pass here. Get a play action. Ball is thrown over the middle. It's caught by Damian. Hold on to it. I get a first down to the 24-yard line. We got 19-9, and they're hustling to the line here. Hopefully we called 2 plays. Get this thing rocking and rolling. Tucker's trying to get it in. Ball to the line. Got to get this going quick. A wonderful down it here. Just spike it. Get the play called. Yep. We'll go with the spike here. Get the play called. 17.3 left. Cavaliers 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Damian runs in to get the play. I think he's going to come to the sideline, and Coach Zahner says, no. You're going right back in, little fella. All right, get the play called here. See if we get another throw. If we're going to
ball spotted at the
try to utilize our 2 new athletes in the floor here. A little miscommunication there on the snap count, I think.
Flag on the play.
Had half the line and the running backs going and the ball not get snapped and the other half of the line not moved. So
that'll go against the Cavaliers.
Again, miscommunication, I think, here on what the snap count was. So we'll end up 2nd and 5.
15 play.
2nd and 15, rather. Lost 5.
Just inside the 30-yard line.
So hustling up to the line again. Looks like running maybe the same play. Play action again. Throws again to Damian. And he caught it again. Oh, my gosh. Damian Sullivan doing work out there. Nice throw by Tucker Fisher.
Gonna have to
9.6. Yeah, we got to get up there, get that ball spiked, and get a play called. Get set. Make sure they're set. Make sure they're set. Spike it. Spike it. Snap it and spike it. Again, 7.1. Cavaliers at the chance to punch one in. Damian Sullivan coming in, getting a couple nice passes from Tucker Fisher, making plays on the ball.
Yep. Web gem, that was.
Yeah, that was well defended, and he managed to come up with it.
Ball's on the 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
Carter comes over to get the play this time.
7.1 seconds left in the half.
Plenty of time here. Curious to see if we go back to our standard here, if we keep with what's working. I say with the current personnel, stick with what we're doing. Got the Redskins reeling a little bit here. Another play action, looks very similar. Got Going to throw to the corner. Ball's brought in. We got a touchdown to get his foot in. No, I pushed him out. I think we may have some time on the clock, though. I don't know. We'll see what the officials say. Again, a nice throw. I think Owen Valaquette caught that, but was pushed out of bounds is what happened.
I thought it was Damien.
Was it Damien again?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I saw a Niner out there. I think they call this half.
Pass. Incomplete to Sullivan.
I don't
Forced out of bounds.
think the officials aren't calling this halftime yet. They're looking for time on the clock. Redskins are trying to insist that it's halftime, but yeah, I thought that was awfully quick to run off 7 seconds. Coach Zahner does not look happy.
And that'll do it for the first half. First half score, Knox 34.
All right, so our Cavaliers down 26 going into halftime. Again, a promising little drive right there, but couldn't come up with the score. Again, the story of the entire season where things haven't gone well. Untimely turnovers, untimely penalties, and again, we're playing a very good team right now. We were playing pretty good teams the first 2 weeks. We're playing a very good team right now. And when you're playing a very good team, this is what happens when you have silly mistakes, and they happen repeatedly. You find yourself down a few touchdowns at halftime. All right, well, we're going to take a break here for a while. We'll be back with you as we get closer to the second half. Again, this is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4 with Cavalier Football. All right, back here to do the second clock for the warm-ups here, the 3 minutes. Your halftime stats here pretty much tell the same story as the game. For the first time, Culver getting really beaten up in the yards department. Got doubled up. We had about 150. Knox had about 302. Jalen King is the leading rusher, 11 carries for 66 yards. Zach Dittmeyer, 12 carries for 39 yards. And Carter Stevens, 3 carries for 5 yards. Did get some passing yards finally. Did have Tucker Fisher was 2 for 5 for 40 yards. Both of those completions were to Damian Sullivan. The Knox Redskins again had 302 total yards, 79 on the ground, and good for their 178 through the air. So again, we're in that unenviable position of saying, well, let's look for some positives. Let's try to find some things to build on. Going in the next week is about all we can really do at this game, barring some sort of a minor miracle. We're in some trouble. Again, I'm sure one of the things going through everybody's heads, I don't know if it's something you say out loud, but it's the pride factor of not letting that get to a running clock. It's another thing we don't really want to see. It's not a way you want to end a game when you're a team that's looking to contend for a sectional title and those types of things.
Well, maybe the rain can play a factor and slow down their passing game a little bit and cause some loose footing. I'm just shooting in the dark here.
Well, it's not out of the question. It's just it's going to take a few things to really break our way. We get the ball here and don't have one of our 8.5-minute scoring drives, have one of our 4.5-minute scoring drives. You know, maybe they go for a throw that, you know, Damian manages to grab a hold of and run down about 50 yards, and now, you know, we're kind of back in business. But those are a lot of what ifs and a lot of dominoes kind of falling in our favor. And right now it's just a matter of get the ball and score. And then when they have the ball, try to stop them. This is similar when you get in those series in baseball and basketball and hockey when the teams are down 3-0 and you're just like, well, we're not worried about winning the series. We're about winning a game. And I'd say it's the same thing. We're not worried about winning this game. We're worried about the next offensive series, being productive, being successful in the next offensive series. And then we'll see where we are at the end of that. So the rain's starting to pick up a little more intensely here. That 5% we were looking at looks to be like we're the 5% that it's aimed on here. So the wind blowing in at us too. I don't like the thoughts of that. We're too precious to have the rainy wind blowing in at us. All right, so we get here to kick off. Last time Damien was able to get a full head of speed, but had about 3 white hats coming at him as he did that and got gobbled up pretty quickly here. Be a nice line drive kick, fielded by Jalen and bobbled, picks it back up, tries to find a spot to get up the field. Again, this maintains possession, gets us to the 25-yard line.
It is going to be a late hit, I believe.
You see a flag down?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see a flag
he
down.
just dropped it. He didn't throw it. He
Okay.
walked up to the...
Flag on the play.
Yeah, another targeting, they said, is a call going after the head, so that'll be definitely a big help. Push us up to the 40-yard line here.
Officials will march the ball 15 yards.
In college, I think you get kicked out of the game for that.
Yeah.
Just across the 40-yard line at the 41.
I'm not by no means advocating for that. I think that's something of a emotional reaction rule there when they threw that one in. All right, so Cavaliers will start their second half at the 46-yard line. Handoff goes to Jalen, I believe. Gets into the blob, about 2 yards. It'll be second 8.
Jalen King on the carry. Keller on the tackle. 2-yard gain on the play. It'll be second down.
It's like Knox may have pulled somebody back out of the box there. maybe going back to their 9 in the box. Supposing they'll be eyeing for win for 24-10 to come in the game to do otherwise. Handoff goes to Jalen. He pushes into the pile. About a 5-yard gain here. We'll probably have about a 3rd and 4.
Tucker Fisher on the carry.
Oh, Tucker kept that. Good job, Tuck, on the fake. Picking up yards and faking out the broadcast crew.
Picks up a couple yards on a play. Will bring up a 3rd down.
In comes Damian now. I'm curious to
play
see if Knox makes an adjustment, drops a couple more people back. I think they're talking about it right now, but what the plan is with 24 in the game. Okay, Cavs to the line. 10.5-minute mark is about to be passed here. Hand off to Zach, who's in the pile.
On the carry.
Across the 50, won't be enough for the first down. Be 4th and short. I'm assuming we'll just go ahead and go for this, as field position really has had no bearing on whether or not we stop them defensively.
At the 50.
Okay, I'm expecting a long count here. Let's see what Tucker has for us. Yep, he's going to call a play at the line. We got 13 left in the play clock here. Up the middle to 46, and he is stopped immediately. That'll be a turnover on downs at the 50-yard line.
Dittmeyer on the carry, stopped short.
Well, not an auspicious beginning for the Cavaliers, and Knox will take over the ball at the midfield and get a chance to punch another one in. All right, so Knox takes back over offensively, gets the play in. Cavaliers set up their defense. Had some bright spots defensively. I know Damian Sullivan did a good job knocking some balls down, so we'll see what we can get out of here. May not see a ton of throwing this half. Keeper by the quarterback, takes it across the 40-yard line down to the 39-yard line. That'll be a Knox first down.
Tucker Fisher on the tackle.
Tucker Fisher really making a lot of tackles for the Cavaliers tonight.
Yeah.
First down.
And as great as that is, it's not a good night defensively when you've got your safety making lots of tackles.
9-yard line.
Means we're getting things too deep into the defensive backfield. So we'll have the double wing, double wide formation here. Maybe another jet run. Going to go up the middle. Yep, missed tackle, and he's going to be in the end zone.
Let's take a look.
Peyton Ball on the Redskins.
Look to be untouched,
Yeah.
Coach.
Maybe somebody got a slap at him, but definitely no meaningful contact. Yep. A couple little slaps on his hip, but that was about it. Easy score for the Knox Redskins. Will put us down 32.
Edging closer to that mercy rule. Running clock after 35-point deficit.
The third quarter.
They're going to go for 2 here. I'll push it to 34. Handoff. Jammed at the middle, and he's in. Knox 42, Culver 8.
Conversion is good at the 9.
We're going to take a timeout as they switch things around and get ready for the kickoff. This is Culver TV on RTC TV4 with Cavalier football.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, back here at Culver Community High School with 9:02 left in the third period. The Cavaliers trailing 42-8, the Knox Redskins. This will give Knox a pretty solid lead in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference standings, starting out 3-0.
And the rest of them. Declan Austin set to kick, back deep for the Cavaliers, Damian Sullivan.
All right, everything looks pretty much the same as we've seen on these kickoffs to this point. See if it continues to get increasingly deeper as we kick. Another line driver, again fielded by Jalen. Tosses it back to Damian. Damian looks for a seam, keeps running. Good tough run there by number 24. He's going to get it out to the 26-yard line, I believe.
Sullivan on the return, tackled by a couple of Redskins, forced out of bounds. Cavaliers
take over offensively.
Have a 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Jalen takes a break after their turn as Damian comes on the field. All right, Cavaliers looking for something moving here. And not much doing there. Stopped at the line. And Damian doesn't get anything there. We'll go no gain, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Jake comes over, gets a play to his brother Tucker. Redskins growing confidence, and I don't blame them. And off to Dittmeyer. It's like minimal gain, maybe a half-yard.
Dittmeyer on the carry. Dirkowitz on the
3rd
tackle.
and 9.
Picked up a yard on the play and will bring up a 3rd down and 9 play for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers again under center. Play action. Ball over the middle. It is batted away again. Good effort there by Damian trying to reel that in, but a better play defensively. Knocked down. Cavs will be forced to punt.
Great pass, too.
Yeah, that's true. Tucker Fisher put it right in there.
Yep,
yeah.
threaded the needle. And
just a good play defensively. They saw it coming and managed to get it knocked down.
Fisher back to punt. Deep for the Redskins, 37.
All right, again, Redskins going with 2 back, keeping things safe.
2.
Looking to just maintain possession, showing still some respect to these Cavaliers, not getting too silly with the way they're set their punt return. Doesn't give them a chance. They'll be out of bounds about the 40-yard line where the Redskins will take over.
Kick sails out onto the track at about the...
I walked that up to the 45, actually.
47-yard
46.
line, where the Redskins will take over.
So it looks like pretty much the same for both teams for now. Sure, we'll start to see some youngsters trickle in on both sides of the ball as this 3rd quarter wears on, turns into the 4th quarter. Motion to the backfield, hand off to the outside. And he's still moving. A little bit more gang tackle in that time, but he manages to fall forward. Good strong run there.
Short on the carry.
Cade Short. Good carry for the Knox Redskins. Gets him down inside the 40-yard line. Be 1st and 10.
Redskins inside the Cavalier 40-yard line at the 39.
Get Knox in no hurry to get this play in. I'll run this clock down as far as they can before they snap the ball, I'm sure. They go in twins this way, wing away, single back in the backfield. Snap with about 7 seconds left. I'll get even lower. Right at the middle. Bottled up a little better by the Cavaliers, though. We'll have probably second
Foul on the carry.
long 7, short 8.
Short gain on the play.
Longer 8 than I thought.
Bring
In a
up
pretty good spot for us.
second down play, 2nd and 8 from the 37.
At the halfway mark of the 3rd period. 2nd down play here. A little tighter here from Knox. Probably see one of their jet runs. Oh, get a little jump from the Redskins here.
Flag on the play.
That'll help the Cavaliers out some. Be more of a 2nd and
Back to Redskins
13.
up. Bring up a 2nd down and 13 play from the Cavalier 42-yard line.
So, walk off, sets it back, 2nd down.
All right. Twins away with the wing. Wide out and back this side. A jet sweep. And he bursts into the defensive
Foul on the
backfield.
carry.
A 10-yard pickup. We'll probably be looking at a 3rd and 3 here.
Ziaja and Sherman on the tackle. Be 3rd down and 3. from
Well,
the
after
Cavalier
2 and a little over
32-yard line.
half,
Just
2.5
under
quarters,
5 minutes left in the
Knox
third
is
quarter.
definitely the reputation that preceded them is accurate. They are
Yeah.
a very, very good football team.
And just like a machine. They just don't make many mistakes. Which forces, I mean, it's one of those situations where they don't make mistakes. It's just a matter of time, oftentimes, for the other team goes and makes mistakes, and they capitalize like crazy.
Very few people playing both ways.
Yep, definitely helps. Draw play.
Got a flag.
May have a face mask on this.
It's like a face mask.
Foul on the carry.
Oh, got a
On
holding.
the play.
All right.
Goes against the Redskins. That'll back them up.
Yeah, they have had a few penalties, but in this particular game, it's not gonna be a backbreaker.
3rd down and 10 play from the 39-yard line.
This will be a 3rd and 10 here. Cavs in a position to feel good about a defensive series here if they can keep people in front of them, keep outside runs pinned inside. Maybe bat a ball down here. May see a pass across the middle again. Yep, so we're going for. Good pursuit, stumble, and he's ended up running.
First down.
Yep.
Rose on the carry, forced out of bounds by Sullivan.
No, they aren't moving it. They're
Officials
calling him
spot
just
ball
at the 30,
30-yard line,
and
where
the first
we'll bring
down's
up
at about
a
the 31. So this will be 4th and short here.
Down and a short 2-yard line. 2 yards. Check that.
So it looks like they're going to go ahead and go for this. Might as well. I doubt they got a kicker that can boot this, and there's no real advantage to punting at this point in time. Going I formation now. You see a trap out of this. Right, a power right off tackle, and
Short on the carry.
plenty for the first down. The 20-yard line.
Redskins pick up the first down. Ziaja on the tackle.
Officials eager to get that play clock going. Redskin first down from the 21-yard line. And if the middle ball's on the floor, Cavaliers come up with it.
Cavalier football.
All right, that's something to feel good about there. All right, Cavaliers come up with a fumble.
Fumble on the play.
I did not. 75, I think.
Calling Dalton Binkley on that.
Dalton Binkley.
Fumble recovery.
75, I think so.
Binkley on the recovery.
3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. Wonder
Lesser was in the game because of the score. I hope that Zach North heard on the last
yeah.
All right, Cavaliers up to the line here. See a handoff to Jalen. He's got some room, and he's running down the field. We got no flags, and we may get a touchdown out of this. Cavaliers on the board for the second half. Jalen King runs about a 65-yarder there.
Let's take a look.
Or 75-yarder, rather. Puts on the wheels, and they can't catch him. All the way into the end zone. Yeah, good. As reported by Mr. Dave Cooper, that's our long play of the year right there.
Cavaliers on for the 2-point conversion.
So we'll be going for 2 here. Push us to 16.
It's going to be short.
Yep, not going to make that.
And the conversion fails at the 3
So
minute 18
Cavaliers
second mark of the third quarter.
Managed to put a score on with 3:18 left.
Cavaliers
Put it to
14.
42-14. We'll take a quick break. This is Culver TV, brought to you by RTC TV4 with Cavalier Football.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, back here at Cavalier Field, your Cavaliers just put one on the board, their second score of the game. Still quite a mountain to climb. But again, like we said as we came out at halftime, just take each possession one at a time. We had a good defensive possession, had a good offensive possession. That's all we're focused on right now.
Nate Burkowski.
Now let's have a good kickoff and cover and get in our lanes and
Back for the Redskins. Set to
see if we
kick.
can come out of this game feeling good about a few things.
Tucker, Fisher.
Tucker Fisher to kick off here. Maybe kicking again the Nate Burkowski. Line drive. Snag
Nice
right
hands.
there. Yeah, no kidding. And he bursts up to the
Good run.
50-yard line. That was Gabe Lovins, number 20.
Great run.
Lovins on the return. Blake Thompson on the tackle.
It's been the 49. Redskins will take over here.
Officials spot the ball at the Redskin 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Knox.
Four-down territory at the over 49, I think.
So Knox comes out again with their more bunched up look, which they've done a lot more running out of than passing. Which makes sense. Get motion to the backfield. Again, puts a head down and jams it in there. Peyton Ball has done a really good job for them tonight. Gets him down to about 2nd and 7.
Bow on the carry. Hunter Evans on the tackle. Officials spot the ball at the Cavalier 34. Check that. 44-yard line. Bring up a 2nd down play. 2nd and 4 for the Redskins.
Redskins come out. One wide each way, or two wide now coming this way. Back set with the Twins. And it could be a draw play, and it's gobbled up. And yes, taken down.
The carry tackled by.
Great job there. I think we had Owen Keller on the initial contact there to slow it down, and Hunter Evans kind of came in and
Jake Fisher.
cleaned up the mess along with Jake Fisher. Put us down to about 3rd and 6 here.
That'll bring up a 3rd down play. Third
There's
and
5.
4.
A few scores real quick from Max Preps. Looks like West Central's over Tri-County 20-8 in the 4th.
That was in 11 innings.
Triton over Caston 19-0 at halftime.
The Twins this way with the wing and the back this side. They threw away from this last time they were in this formation.
Going to have some movement there.
Yep. Got an improper takeoff.
More scores. We got Pioneer 36 over Laville 14 in the 3rd quarter.
Surprised that one isn't closer.
Back them up to the 49-yard line into Redskin territory.
It's be 3rd and 9 here. Down about 90 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
It was 4th down, and we had to punt. And our coach said, go ahead and punt it away. So we could
We got trips coming this way. They're hurrying to the line here. I won't give up another penalty in the snap quick. Pump fake, throws deep, and he lost it.
Incomplete.
Slipped out of his hand.
Yeah.
Bring up 4th down.
He had somebody. He was behind the defense. They bought the pump fake, but we'll be at 4th down here. Looks like they're going to go ahead and punt this away and not take any chances, giving the Cavs the ball back.
That last pass, that reminds me, fans, be careful in the stands. They are wet. Take your time going down the steps.
So we get Damian Sullivan again back to return. Cavs put almost everybody else up on the line. Going for the block. Almost got it. Get away from that one. It's down before it gets any kind of weird bounce to it.
Down at the
26-yard line.
25-yard
line called by Mr. Lowry.
1st and 10, Cavaliers. 1 minute and 1 second left in the 3rd quarter.
61 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Cavs will take back over on downs.
Please,
last time we had
do not forget that
great play by
award-winning
Jalen King, ran
concession
at about
stand is
75, 76 yards for the touchdown for the Cavs. See what we can come up with here.
Noteworthy, Hunter Lout is not in the offensive lineup right now. He's still
final Winamax 62,
holding that
North
wrist.
White 34.
Holy cow. Did you hear that final? Winamax 62, North White 34. It's a shootout and a half. Hand off to Jalen again. The Redskins saying, nah, fool me once kind of situation there. And wrap that right up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10, Cavaliers.
Smack you.
Yeah, around the 30s, probably going to be the last play of the quarter here.
On 2nd and 10.
Got Damian running fullback now.
Sullivan on the carry.
We got a
Tackled
loss of
by
1.
71.
3rd down and 11.
Yurkowitz.
I said I think that'd be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We'll go ahead and let the clock run down here. We'll take a break with them.
And that'll do it
This
for
is
the
Culver
3rd
TV,
quarter.
brought to you by
In the 3rd
RTC
quarter,
TV4 with
Knox
Cavalier
42,
football.
Cavaliers.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, folks, Cavaliers on offense, looking at a 3rd and long on what's been a pretty gross night overall for the Cavaliers. Gross weather, gross on the field. Just had a rough time getting it going. Rough time shaking off big mistakes. So we got 46 back in the field here. Okay, back under center here. Crowd in the line. We're going to throw. Off the hands.
Pass incomplete.
Intended for his brother Jacob.
Fisher.
That'll bring up 4th down. I think we're just going to go ahead and go for this.
4th down play.
Nope, Mike's going and sending the punt team out. So we 4th and 10, punting the ball here.
Fisher back to punt. Back deep for the Redskins. Short and Naperkowski.
Fisher will be standing about the 11-yard line to do his kicking. Early in the 4th quarter of play. Low snap from center.
Manages to get it off. A little bit of a low snap. And ball bounced out of bounds, I think around the 45-yard line.
Fisher's punt goes out of
Redskins will
bounds
take over.
at the Cavalier 43-yard line.
The 1st and 10 Redskins. Cavaliers back on defense.
Redskins ball, 1st and 10. Messer into quarterback for
We're
the
seeing
Redskins.
kind of offensive change out here for the Redskins. So Cavaliers seem to be staying in their base defense. Hand off up the middle, bounces off a tackler, but manages to get gobbled up there for a no gain. This will be 2nd and 10. I get some of the young Cavaliers coming in here.
Jake Fisher
So we got
and Gabe
Hunter
Sherman
Taylor on his way
tackle.
in. Shane Schumann. There's another one that ran in, Coach. Did you happen to catch that one?
You said Hunter Taylor?
Yep, we get.
Bring up a 2nd down play.
Is it a 58
2nd
running there?
and 10, Redskins.
Yep, Stephen Pugh also on the field. Let's get some of our youngsters some time out here tonight.
Little preview of tomorrow's
Absolutely.
JV games.
That'll be played over at Knox Community High School. And we got the Twins away here. High snap. Runs it back up the middle after the jet motion.
Howard on the
Tackled
carry,
up there by
Shane Schumann.
Shane Schumann does a good job. We got Christian Pratt on his way on the field, as well as A.J. Cooper.
Officials timeout.
I believe Hunter Evans just got a cramp there. They're trying to stretch out.
Yeah.
Cavalier trainer Stephanie Stichter on the field.
Gotta eat his bananas next week.
Keep a bottle of ketchup on the sideline.
Yeah, yeah.
Gigantic beast was always down, always on the field. He was stretching right out from his grave.
Are 1 out of 5 down.
Try to get that stretched out, and he'll have to come off now since they took this official's timeout. They ran Carter Stevens out onto the field to replace him.
Here's your best shot. Give you one. That might be it. Look at Christian Pratt. Christian Pratt firing up the home team. I may say, Christian Pratt on the tackle, and he did that for the Culver Building Trades class. And Mr. Kyle Elliott.
That has to be a heck of a cramp there Hunter's having there. They're still working on that thing.
And if anybody has any information on our tools, please contact.
He's not writhing in pain or anything. Just probably want to make sure that's nice and loose before you get up and have him walk on it.
No, he's in Michigan golfing. Great weather. 75 yards and penalties is not too to make the Knox coach.
It's about 3rd and 7 once you get back to action here.
Yep.
Coach Zaner going out there to take a look too.
Oh, Deal? Oh, I haven't seen you. Well, we've got a lot to talk about tomorrow morning at the Saturday Sports Line. We'll be talking with both of these coaches. We're going to be talking with Freddie Barr, the head coach of the Warriors. He's got a big win tonight. And, of course, we still don't know what's happening with
All right, so we got Hunter up. Get himself off the field here. There's the walk off on his own. Get that thing stretched out enough to do that. And we'll be back to action here as soon as they get him off and get the ball set and the clock running.
Real quick reminder, tomorrow we got girls soccer action at home against OD. There's some middle school volleyball tournament, some cross country. We have September 20th will be our homecoming.
Yep.
September 21st is our John R. Nelson golf outing fundraiser for our staff scholarship and athletic fundraiser.
Again, a busy time to be a Cavalier. Oh, high snap. Bobbles. And they're going to get a run out of this. Wow.
Colton Bush on the carry.
That was intense.
On the tackle.
And the Redskin offense is working.
And when things are going your way.
Yeah. I didn't quite get across the first down, though. It'll be 4th and 1.
just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th.
That clock is, I'll run that clock as hard as I can.
That could be our play of the game.
Got Brady Moyse out there now, too, I believe. The 44. Another bobbled ball there. It doesn't matter. We're gonna have that ball regardless because that was 4th down. So we get a chance to see our JV team run a little bit of offense here. About 9:35 left in the 4th quarter.
Where the Redskins will turn the ball over on downs to the Cavaliers.
It's like Dittmeyer's hobbling back on.
Maybe sending varsity offense back out there, try to put a score up on the board here before the end of the game.
Guest announcer Michael Skiles to finish up the last 9 minutes and 35 seconds. If I say it, it has to happen. Well, one thing you can
Okay, so we got the ball about the 42-yard line, 40-yard line.
Looks like Coach Kling is wrangling up the JV offense,
Okay,
so
yeah.
we'll probably see them in a play here.
Well, that's probably what they're putting the varsity in to get the JV a chance to get organized. Those guys aren't always ready to rock and roll on Friday night. They're not usually expecting that, and you don't want to send them out there to the Wolves if they're not knowing exactly where they're lining up. So. So maybe even see a timeout after this play to get the JV team in. Be a handoff. Is it to Carter? Yep. Hand up to Carter. Loss at 3.
Loss on the play. We got a
Second
down.
13. And still trying to get the JV personnel organized so they all know where they're going.
7-yard line.
First carry for Stevens this half.
Yep.
Results in a loss. He's having a rough night.
So letting the clock wind down here. Again, I think Zahner's going to use up all this and then take a timeout, giving JV ample time to get organized and get on the field. And we'll take a timeout with them. This is Culver TV with RTC TV4 and Cavalier Football.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, we're back, folks. Coach Zahner giving the varsity boys one more pep talk there in the huddle. I think this is about doing what's right, keeping your head up, and being there for your JV teammates who are about to take the field, because they're certainly right up there, very much into the game, and the varsity things are clicking. So, and it's a good thing to impress. Leaders in this situation are up there clapping and cheering on the young guys, caring about the future Cavalier football, and not sitting around moping, feeling sorry for themselves. I'm sure that's something that Coach Zahner was impressing upon the boys in the huddle during that last time out. All right. JV offense. Jason Cadle under center. The second 13 run is for no gain, maybe a half a yard. Couldn't really tell who had the ball there. Oliver Morgan
Sullivan
on the field
carry.
here.
Josh Sullivan.
All right, same double tight T formation. So a little bit of confusion in the backfield there,
Shane
where the
Schumann
ball
on
was
the
going.
carry.
Schumann carries the ball up across the
Martinez
45.
on the tackle.
Definitely got the defense fooled on that one. They were all over the quarterback and one of the halfbacks there.
We got a 4th down play. 4th and 6.
It's be 4th and 6 for our JV offense here as time ticks down toward the 7.5 minute mark. Nice pick up a first down here for the youngsters. Something positive
Jason
for these
Kendall
guys.
in to quarterback the Cavaliers.
Hand off, I think there's a Schumann again. Pushing the pile, good job to Shane. I think he may have a first down here. Pushed across the 50-yard line.
Schumann on the carry.
If not first down, it's going to be darn close.
Nice run by the freshman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he'll pick up a Cavalier first down.
So we're going to be down under the 7-minute mark by the time this runs. We'll send Josh Sullivan into the game here. Runs the play in to Mr. Cadle. You definitely tell there's an energy level among these JV guys. They're pretty bouncy out there. Like to see that. Excited to play. Another handoff. Oh, lost the ball there. Jason picks it up. Squeeze it.
Cadle on the carry.
Manages to not, just about disaster, but mitigates the issues there. Turns it into about a 4-yard loss instead of a turnover.
Chandler works.
Looks like we got Ian Brown coming into the game now.
Bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Cavaliers.
Cadle under center again. Second down play. The handoff, I think, went to Schumann again. Maybe a half a yard there. Be 3rd and long.
Sullivan on the carry.
I'm calling Sullivan up here in the box.
Kraft on the tackle. Bring up a 3rd
Send
down
Brady
play.
Moyes back out to run the play in this
13
time.
For the Cavaliers.
Well, since the Cavaliers led 8-6, pretty much all Redskins all the time. They're going to tuck away their 3rd consecutive win. That's going to prove their number 10 in the state.
All right, probably going to snap about 5 seconds left in the play clock here. 3rd and long play. That was off. Cadle runs.
Cadle on the carry.
Couldn't quite find any daylight, and it's going to be 4th down. Go ahead and send another play in there. Coach Kling calling the offense here for the
play, bring up 4th down.
Cavalier JV
13
squad.
for the Cavaliers.
Ian Brown runs it in.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Take another shot. Excuse me. Take another shot at this 4th down here. About 4.5 minutes left. See if JV offense come up with something big here. Hand off. Goes to Sullivan again. Solid play there. Not
Schumann on the
not going to
carry.
be enough there. Oh, it was Schumann. Okay, I thought it was Schumann the first time, and thought I'd lost what was going on there. Trust my instincts, I
Redskins
suppose.
take over on down.
So Knox will
From
take
their own
over
49-yard
possession.
line.
About midfield. Try to give their JVs a chance to punch one in.
Well, the Warriors found their offense tonight.
So Redskins take over as the clock winds down to 4 minutes remaining. They'll be in shotgun here. Go with a shift. Get set again. Snap the ball. And the ball's bobbled. And did the Orange Pants come up with it? They did. Nice job by the JV defense with the turnover there into Redskin territory. Did you see who that was?
I did not see who recovered that.
That's a nice little boost for the JV kids there.
Dalton Binkley on the recovery.
Calling Dalton Binkley up here in the box. Officials winding the clock once again. Ethan Thomas makes his way onto the field for the Cavaliers.
He's like, don't let him get a penalty, just reset that down clock and just keep going.
Ethan Thomas, Shane Schumann, Cable will be the quarterback still.
Make sure we get everything right here in this JV huddle. Always good to make sure that, again, you get a surprise trip out into the field. Make sure everybody knows what they're doing with the bright lights on them and the Friday night crowd in the stands. Handoff goes to Ethan.
Ethan Thomas
Pushes
on the
up
carry.
to the 45-yard
Picks
line.
up a couple yards, tackled by number 31.
2nd and
Lovins,
7.
Dominic Lovins.
Noah Pratt running on for the Cavaliers.
Bring up a 2nd down and 8 play from the Redskins 45-yard line.
Jason Cadle gets his Team up to the line. Quick count. Handoff to Noah Pratt. Pushes things
Noah Pratt
up
on the carry.
near the 40-yard line. We have a 3rd and 4.
Triska on the tackle.
We're under 2 minutes remaining here. All right, 3rd and 4. Couple plays here to get a first down, I'd say. And up goes to Schumann, I believe. He's pushing piles. Rolls it across the 30 to the 33. Be a first down. So we're sending on Travis
Oliver
Blankenship.
Morgan on the carry.
I don't have a 56 on
Picks
my
up
roster.
a Cavalier first down.
You know who 56 is offhand?
I need to look at his body language. I
Okay.
might be able to tell you. I think that might be Hunter Sickmiller.
Okay.
No promises there.
I won't hold you to it. Keep the feet moving. Nice job there.
Sullivan, Josh Sullivan. On the carry. Bost on the tackle.
Thomas, Schumann, and Taylor coming back on for the Cavs.
I think we may be out of time here, though. I think they're in a hurry to get this play going. That's what they're all pointing at the balls. And let's go, let's go, let's go. I think they may get one off. Got 3 seconds left. Get set, snap. Officials do them the favor of not throwing the penalty. The Cavaliers have finished with a positive yard. I think first down there. So, all right, folks, that'll do it for our coverage this week. We appreciate you sticking with us through the broadcast. For Colton Miller and Chris Stevens, I'm Mike Bushman. This has been Culver TV with RTC TV4 Cavalier Football.